What's your problem? I said, what's your problem?
How are you today, sir?
Okay, how's it going?
Fine, thank you. Thank you, sir. Here you are, sir. Thank you. Hey, buddy. You gonna pay for that or what? Look, buddy, I don't want no hassle today. Either pay for it or put it back.
Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
New Zealand's workplace regulator has charged 13 parties in its investigation into a deadly volcanic eruption last year. The parties were charged with not meeting health and safety standards in taking tourists to the White Island, or called Whakaari in Maori, where the surprise eruption occurred. It killed 22 people and injured dozens more, mostly foreign tourists traveling on a cruise ship. At the time, questions were raised as to why people were allowed on the island, a popular destination for day trippers, given there was reportedly a heightened risk of an eruption. Phil Parks is chief executive of the workplace regulator, WorkSafe.
This deeply tragic event was unexpected, but that does not mean it was unforeseeable. After the largest and most complex investigation WorkSafe has ever undertaken, we have concluded that 13 parties did not meet their obligations and should face charges in court.
10 organizations were charged under the Health and Safety at Work Act, with each count carrying a maximum fine of over $1 million. And 3 individuals were charged with a maximum fine of $300,000. WorkSafe did not name those charged, but their first court appearance is set for December 15th.
All right, so real quick, I'm about to head to the gym. Hold on, family. I'm on my way to the gym, but I need to give y'all this download real quick. All right. So, before we get started, it's imperative that I open this lesson with the right spiritual energy. So first, let me start by saying peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Also, let me start by saying peace to the ancestors for working through us, for guiding us, for leading us, and for everything they did before us. Before we walked in these avatars, they walked in them. So it's always great to pay homage to those that came before you, and also to those that's coming after you. So also peace to the young guys and young goddesses out there tuning in from all over the planet, from the ghettos of America all the way to the ghettos of Jamaica and the Caribbean. You know, we have people from all over the planet tuning into this University of Esoterical Information. So I thank y'all for gathering here today. If this is your first time tuning into the university, let it be known that I do use profanity in here. So if you do not like profanity, please exit the motherfucking university now. All right? Thank you. All right. This channel does not support racism, sexism. We do not support any negative energy. We are only about positive energy. Positive energy only. So once again, peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. All right, so at the beginning of this video, I showed you an article that just dropped a few hours ago, and it's all over the media. And it's about what's going on in New Zealand and the 13 that were charged in the Whakaari volcano eruption. All right, so understand that we are at the end of their system. The draconian reptilian system, the hierarchy human beings, their system is crashing down right now. All right, so this matrix was a computer simulation that was designed to bend the light photons around our eyes. All right, so this means that this light tricks you, it fools you, it reflects off things, so you never know what's really in front of you. You never know what you're really looking at, because if someone or an entity bends the light photons, they can appear to be in front of you when they are not. They can appear to be not in the room with you when they are. All right, so you never want to trust these eyes. These two are only to look with. Go back and look at my 9 eyes video where I broke down in detail more about the pineal gland and how it works. All right, but understand that today I'm going to teach you. I'm going to be showing you how to break down the codes. All right, there is codes to this, family. All right, there is codes. This is the matrix, and the codes are breaking down. My pineal gland, my third eye is wide open. All right, I'm vibrating my crown chakra right now. All right, so I'm able to literally see these codes. All right, this energy has hit the planet. If you've been tuning in, you know we've been mass meditating, right? I've been talking about the energy, the photon energy, the orgone energy, you know, the plasma energy, the radiation, the different titanium, the gamma radiation, how everything is being increased and magnified because of the alignment of these planets as we get closer and closer to December 21st. All right, so everything is going back to nature. Everything unnatural will be destroyed. All right, we are nature. Please understand that. Okay, so this matrix talks in codes, and understand that our oppressors are running scared, so they are posting articles. They are using the media or the media, because the media gets its name media from Medea, the Greek enchantress. All right, so what is an enchantress? Somebody who deceives you, who an illusionist. All right, so the media is designed to create these false illusions, these false narratives. Okay, so they like to use, our oppressors like to use the media to send out information to other members within their species. All right, these draconian reptilians, these Pleiadians, and all these other ET civilizations that have infiltrated us, that walk amongst us. All right, this is how they communicate. All right, via media or media. All right, they use codes. All right, so today I'm gonna show you how to read the codes on the misinformation. All right, because right now what they are calling a volcanic eruption is not a volcanic eruption. Understand that Whakaari Island was one of the 13 underwater cloning bases that they had, and last year what they did was they blew up, our oppressors. They blew up the Whakaari Island underground cloning base. It was an underwater cloning base, because see, our oppressors are extraterrestrials. They are ETs, all right? The people at the top of the chain that runs everything on this planet, they are extraterrestrials from the Draconian star system, from the Draco star system. They are not from this planet, family. Okay, so they have had several bases where they clone, and they do their eugenics programs, all right? All right, so they have underground bases, they have underwater bases. Okay, so what was being promoted to the public as the Whakaari Island, White Island volcano was actually an underwater base where they were splicing and doing experimenting on children, carbonated males and carbonated women alike, mostly carbonated women and carbonated younger women. All right, because the feminine energy is stronger in the cosmos. All right. So, what happened was last year, American scientists, already these scientists, NASA scientists, they blew up the base trying to create a portal in the water, in the ocean to get away. Remember, the ocean is a portal itself. All right, so they end up blowing up the Whakaari Island volcano last year trying to create this portal in the water. And they were able to create the portal successfully, but they blew up the volcano. So the volcano was nothing more but a front anyway for the actual underwater base. So when they blew up the volcano, they had to put out this big ass article full of bullshit like what you watched at the beginning. All right, so now this happened last year. So fast forward to today. Why are they talking about this today? All right, because we are at the end. So today they told you in an article that they finally convicted 13 individuals, right? So that is nothing more than symbology, a code, signs and symbols for other reptilians and other ET civilizations like, hey, we have to leave the planet. These Anunnaki gods have returned, and these Anunnaki gods and goddesses who walk amongst us on this planet, who we enslaved, are awakening. The energy is here. They are shifting at a massive rate. We have to exit now. If you watch my last video on live I did on Facebook, I broke down another article they came out with about an owl a couple days ago. So anytime you see the news reporting these weird stories, you know, like when there's so much going on, you should question why. All right. Why wait a year later to talk about a volcano eruption from last year when we're in the middle of a worldwide crisis? Why? Because this worldwide crisis is nothing more than the planet resetting back to nature and going back to who it belongs to. All right. So that the video that you was watching was nothing more than a code, a trigger to let the elites know it's time to leave the planet and let the ET civilizations know it's time to leave this planet. All right. We are running out of time. All right. So the underwater portal that they have in that ocean where they are showing you, which was the Whakaari Island volcano, I'm about to break all that down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scroll over to the actual article about this event. All right. Okay, so let's run through it. All right. So let's start with who the Anunnaki are, or the Anunnaki, because this planet is called Kai. So the Anunnaki or the Anunnaki are the original nine-ether beings, or the God grand creators of the entire cosmos. These are your first creators that scientists speak about, or the God that religion speaks about would be the Anunnaki. All right. They were originally a species of all feminine energy, meaning that it was all women, and then they created a masculine energy, which created their God species to make it masculine and feminine energy within their species. All right. That's the Anunnaki. All right. So the Anunnaki or the Anunnaki, these are what you would call your present day Black and Latino people all over the planet. All right. These beings originate from the 19th galaxy in the Sirius star system. OK, so 19 is the elite likes to use 19, you know, as code to each other to let them know anything involving the Anunnaki. They like to use the number 19. They like to use the number 119 as well. They use the number 119 because 119 is the number that the Anunnaki have on their motherships or their scouting ships, which are their actual spaceships that they traverse the galaxy in when they visit planet to planet. All right. So this is where VIN numbers that you get on your car, they originally come from these intergalactic spaceships that were created by your present day Black or Latino people who are your original Anunnaki or Anunnaki. All right. So the VIN number on these spaceships is also 119. This represents the galaxy which the Anunnaki are headquartered in, the 19th galaxy. Also, they like to use 9 because 9 represents completion, for it is the highest and greatest number in the cosmos. All right. Also, the number 9 the Anunnaki like to use 9 because 9 also represents the nine ether beings, which the Anunnaki are. These are your present day Black and Latino people because they originate out of the 9th universe. All right. Now, let's scroll down. Let's take a second to look at the journalist's name. Her name is Amanda Kropp. If you count the numbers in her name, letters in her name, it's 11 letters in her name. The other journalist's name is Matt Shan. All right. So his 9 letters in his name. So there you go. 11 and 9, 119. There go that number. All right. That represents to Anunnaki. All right. This is how they talk in code. This is how the higher elite talking code to each other, because you have to understand something. This war between the Anunnaki and the Draconian Reptilians and Pleiadians have been going on for energy cycles since before time. So this is a very ancient galactic war that's been going on between these Anunnaki beings and these reptilian beings, along with these Pleiadians. All right. So check out the publishing date. All right. Publishing date is November 30th, 2020. All right. Now, this is all by design. This is not by accident that these things are printed up like this. All right. Signs and symbols for the conscious mind. Right now, I'm just showing you how to decode and break down the matrix. OK, so let's look at the date. All right. Look at the date. The date is November 30th, 2020. All right. So let's do the numerology on it. 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 3 = 5. Drop the 0 in numerology. All right, so you left with 5 + 2, which equals 7. 7 + 2 puts us back at the number 9. All right, so there we at the number 9 again. In the publishing date, let's look at the time. It was published at 3:23. All right, 3 × 2 is 6. 6 + 3 is what? 9. We're back at the 9. Okay, see, so this is like signs and symbols. This is their code. All right, and this is what the movie They Live was showing you when he put the glasses on and he was able to see all the billboard and the advertising and to see what everything really meant. All right, it's light codes behind these media outlet stories and movies and cartoons and everything that they show us. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just breaking down the light codes. I'm showing you how to read past the light codes. All right. So let's keep going though. So don't forget that although it was published at 11/30/2020, that was only to get them to the numerology of 9. Right. Notice the original publishing date says 10:53 a.m. Once again, 1 + 5 = 6. 6 + 3 = 9. All right. Now let's keep it going. All right. They said it was 13 parties that were charged. All right. We all know that 13 represents the original 13 colonies or the original 13 bloodlines, which is why the elite like to use the number 13. All of your global elite are extraterrestrials. They are the draconian They are a race of reptilians called the draconian reptilians. All right. So that's why they like to use the number 13. All right. Now notice 22 killed. And then the number is 14 Australians. Let's do the numerology. 22 + 14 is 36. 3 + 6 = 9. Okay, so this is all by design, family. I'm breaking the light codes down for you. Third eye activation right now, family. DMT activation right now for you, family. All right, this is how you can break these codes down when you open the pineal gland. All right, this is what we walking through. This is what deep meditation does. All right. So I'm able to see through their media outlets clearly because I'm in direct contact with the ancestors. And so too will you be once you get to meditating more and get more knowledge yourself. All right. Because all of you out there are rising ascended masters. I am an ascended master who has returned to help guide you. And I also learn from you as well as other ascended masters. Most of you are either ascended masters who have returned to teach and guide me and others, or who have returned to learn. All right. So either way it go, we are all either ascended masters or rising ascended masters, us carbonated beings. All right. But let's stay focused. Okay. So let's look at the name of the island, Whakaari White Island. Okay. There's 8 letters in Whakaari, 5 letters in white, 6 letters in island. Let's do the numerology. 8 + 5 = 13. 13 + 6 = 19. 19. There we go back at that 19. 19th galaxy, Anunnaki. All right. Let's look at the photographer. Let's scroll over. Let's look at the photographer who took the picture. All right. It says a random tourist. His name was Alessandro Kaufman. All right. Alessandro has 11 letters. Kaufman has 9. There goes 11, 9, or 119, 119. Anunnaki. All right. So this is them letting them know, hey, the Anunnaki are here. We need to get the fuck off the planet now. All right. This is what this means, family. So you just looking at the article thinking it's a regular article, but it is not. All right. They will not just randomly mention a goddamn volcano, out of nowhere that blew up last year. Right. This is all by design. And this is all code to other ET civilizations to exit planet Earth immediately. All right. So let's stay focused. All right. Then let's scroll down and say 10 parties face fines of 1.3 million. Let's do the numerology. 10 + 1.43 = 11.43. All right. And let's break that 11.43 down. 11 + 4 = 15. 15 + 3 = 18. Family. 8 + 1 = 9. Okay, we back at the 9. Anunnaki. All right. The rise and return of the Anunnaki, of the original God species. All right. 3 people charged $300,000 apiece. That's not by accident, family. That's by design, all right? 3 times 3 equals 9. We're back at the 9. These motherfuckers are here. We need to go now. And the Anunnaki who we captured on this planet are shifting. We need to exit now, okay? This is what this means. This is why all this numerology and all of these light codes is in this message. However, if you don't know how to break free past the light codes of this matrix, this computer simulation, you're thinking this is just a basic article when it's not. All right. Court date, even down to the court date, December 15th. There's 8 letters in December. Let's do the math. 8 plus 1 equals 9. All right. Now let's do 9. Now the date is the 15th. So all right. So let's do 9 times 5 equals 45. 4 plus 5 equals 9. All right. We back at the 9. All right. So it breaks all the way back down to the 9, family, because this is a warning that the Anunnaki are here and that the ones on the planet are rising and they are shifting and we have to exit now, okay? And the reason they showed the volcano, all right, because the volcano represents where the portal is actually located. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up real quick, but yeah, I just wanted to show you that these portals, they are trying to escape the planet. And the way portals work is like this. They cannot leave this planet via the sky, so they have to open up these portals within the planet, all right? So they have opened up a portal in the ocean, all right? And it's located in the Whakaari, where the Whakaari White Island volcano was, all right? So this article was strictly about letting them know that, hey, we have opened another portal, all right? It's an underwater portal, all right? And you need to come on, but we can exit this planet now, all right? This is what this article was truly stating and truly about, all right? So learn to break these light codes, family, all right? Learn to break these light codes, all right? And I also want to show y'all, I screenshotted the end of that video to show you how they use signs and symbols for the conscious mind, all right? So learn to break these light codes, family, all right? Learn to break these light codes, all right? And I also want to show y'all, I screenshotted the end of that video to show you how they use signs and symbols for the conscious mind. I'm going to post it right now, but I just want you to notice how they use the rainbow. All right, they showed you a rainbow because the rainbow represents what? Stargate. All right, stargates are open and we need to leave. Also notice all the colors are going to be purple that are used. High violet, right? This means that these Anunnaki, these blacks and Latinos are now rising back into power. They're rising back into their crown chakra, which the crown chakra color is purple or violet. That represents the crown chakra. The rainbow we now know represents stargates, which opens up dimensions to Asgard and other realms on the planet, family. All right, so I'm finna go ahead and hit the gym. We got some more lessons posting soon. I love y'all. If you want to catch us on Facebook Live, I left a link to the Facebook page at the bottom. It's past 5,000 friends. Facebook has a limit, so I cannot accept any more friends. However, you can follow the page to get the information if you want to see the live lectures. Also, I know a lot of y'all been hitting me up trying to donate. I'll post them to make another video right now about donations and how that works. All right, so I love y'all. Peace to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. We rise now, family, and they are putting this all in the media. They are running scared. They are showing you. So receive these downloads. I love y'all. Peace, 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 peace and love. Reflection to the ancestors, to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. Remember who you are. Now we rise. One.